is after graduate school, I went to work for Eli Lilly and Company, so I left Pittsburgh, University of Pittsburgh also. And moving out to Eli Lilly in Indianapolis, Indiana, I got to work in the pharmaceutical organization industry and really got my hands dirty in that. Now, I had gone through the inroads organizations, I was already familiar with corporate structure, etc. So I was able to leverage that with what needs to be done, some things I learned in school, such as just-in-time training, etc., and I incorporated that into project management and what we were doing at a departmental level for Eli Lilly. Turns out what they wanted me to do as a department, actually we wound up writing a plan for us to do it enterprise-wide. We wound up doing a full migration, and about one half the time they wanted to do for the full enterprise, but we also did just-in-time training. So people would walk away from their workstation, my team would train people on what their new environment would look like. They'd come back, then we have a business analyst sitting in their department for them. We just rolled that over. Well, it so pleased the individuals there at Eli Lilly that one of the individuals on the board of directors, who was the head physician at Mayo Clinic, said, "This is phenomenal. We're starting to do this thing called electronic health records in the early 90s. Let's pull you over." And next thing you know, I was moving to Rochester, Minnesota. So in working for Mayo Clinic in Rochester, I was able to work at the early levels and early stages of developing hospital systems, moving hospitals from paper to electronic systems. I was the lead person in working with the clinicians. I was the facilitator between the physicians and the technical staff. I was also in charge of software development. So for the period of about 3-4 years, we did that full piece. We actually developed software and sold off the systems. So several of the EHR systems that we sell in companies now, we developed them in-house at Mayo. My team developed them. Then we sold them out the door. So in about 2000, my father took ill and decided to make a move back to the East Coast. Made a move back over here. Immediately just dived in and started doing collaborative activities. I was blessed that someone that I got into college with actually allowed me to be on their board for a little while. So actually we worked on our board, made some other connections in Philadelphia, and continuing to work collaboratively, GSK and a couple other places, started to build the steps for my company. And long story short, because I know we don't have a lot of time, long story short, now we're out there. I'm teaching, I'm an adjunct professor for Temple. I'm also running the business. I have a business model where I pull in my top students, because I feel any classroom is actually an interview opportunity. So my top students, I pull them in for 3 to 6 months as an intern. And then after they graduate from me, I know they're going to make more money out there because they have work experience. And then once they get hired, who they're going to look to pull in as a subcontractor? Us. So it becomes a nice cycle. So that's one of the ways we keep our business going. So it's been a nice partnership working with Temple. I also am an adjunct working with 1199C. I teach them their full healthcare curriculum for people that are in healthcare but might want to move to another part of healthcare. And long story short, that's kind of the things I'm doing. I feel very blessed. I've been a lifetime member since the early 80s also. And so that's my story. I'm sticking to it.